So last Friday night, my roommate Kevin and I decided to order a pizza. You know, as one does when life is feeling a little too healthy. Everything was perfectly normal until it arrived. The pizza was a glorious, greasy 18 inches across, and we were determined to split it fairly, because Kevin still hasn't forgiven me for the great nacho incident of 21, don't ask. Anyway, I grabbed a ruler and Kevin grabbed a protractor, because apparently we're the kind of people who take geometry very, very seriously. The trouble started when Kevin insisted we should maximize our respective toppings by dividing the pizza into two perfectly equal areas, not just straight down the middle like savages. One YouTube tutorial, 3 calculator apps, and a hastily drawn diagram on a napkin later, we both realized neither of us remembered any math past the Pythagorean theorem. This is the point where things began to spiral. We decided the only way to be sure was to draw the actual triangle representing our fair share directly onto the living room floor, using a combination of pizza grease, string, and a broom handle as a compass. Because, you know, science. By the time we finished, we'd accidentally cordoned off half the apartment, a third of the hallway, and, somehow, Mrs. Kowalski's ficus plant next door. Our triangle was so big the delivery guy tripped over one of our sides on his second run. Word must have spread fast, because soon, neighbors were knocking to ask if we were opening a new escape room, and the local news showed up to cover the largest triangle ever constructed in a residential building. Meanwhile, the pizza sat untouched, now a cold, greasy symbol of our tragic overconfidence. As for the citywide pizza shortage? Turns out, our calculations had us accidentally placing online orders with every single pizzeria in town, all in the name of experimental controls. So, if you're wondering why you couldn't get a slice last weekend, blame our acute case of pi-rational thinking. Turns out, 2 idiots dividing a pizza can multiply problems exponentially.